Really like how you got the wiring laid out. Hey, what happened, buddy? Wasn't it like used to be right here? And you must have picked it up and tried to put it on, and then something happened and now it got tossed over there, or?
I'm done. I quit. I'm done drifting.
You're not allowed to quit.
Alright, you guys. We are kind of on hold with this project. We're not quite onto this project. We're still waiting for the motor. But I am doing little things here and there. So I'm going to continue to film them. They're not going to be in our series because they're not going to be full build episodes. And started to work on not doing that. Door cards. I'm going to be working on that. The kill switch for the car, so I'm gonna mount the relay in. I'll show you guys the whole kill switch situation. So I'm just gonna do some little things in the meantime and film them. We gotta get this stuff rolling. We gotta get more videos out. It's gonna be real exciting when that little thing gets a motor, and when this one runs, and when we get the motor in the other one. We need to get a Mustang ran. One house, no shirt, no blouse, just us, you find out. Nobody wanna tell you about, no. Can't you go for you here and now, so let me hold. Alright, you guys, there's not much going on right now, so I am getting a little bit of stuff done on this car. Just did this, I just trimmed the fender bolts, I gotta install the kill switch, finish the water pump mount, make new end lines, and make end lines for the coolant reservoir. Hopefully we get some time and get free, aren't so busy, and we can actually get some stuff done. So this is the kill switch. I got these two switches here that I gotta mount inside the car, and then I need to mount the actual relay underneath the dash somewhere. So I'm gonna figure out where I want to put this stuff. You know, one's got to go in this area, probably right here below the heater, or maybe I can fit it in here, or I could put it on this side. That'd be kind of trick. Might do something here. Okay, so I think I decided where I wanted to put the relay. I'm gonna put it on this side underneath here. This works out good because I can run power wire to the arc panel straight across underneath here to this relay, and then I want to run my power wire on this side of the car and back to the battery, and then I can just go straight up the outside here and then go through the cowl. Also do rib nuts. That way if this relay ever goes bad, which I doubt it will, if it ever does, I'll just be able to buzz it out and put the one in. Relay mounted in, and I got one of the wires ran up and through. We're now here, so now I gotta toss the cowl back on and mount the single switch on there. I'm thinking about mounting it like right in here, so there's space.
Really like how you got the wiring laid out. Hey, what happened, buddy?
It's over there.
Wasn't it like used to be right here? And you must have picked it up and tried to put it on, and then something happened and now it got tossed over there, or?
It walked.
Oh, it walked. It walked. Not allowed to quit in this household. I tried to quit on that thing when the heads were leaking, so you're not allowed to quit.
Good morning. It's Saturday morning, and last night we were working on this car. We were getting some stuff done. We were starting to get the valve covers pulled off, the headers pulled off, and checking the torque on the heads. Tori had to take off, so
Started working a little bit on this car. I got the hood struts in. I put in one of the switches for the kill switch. I broke the cowl when I was putting this one in. When these are the original cowls and they're super fragile, they tend to get broken. So I had already broken it on that side. I was trying to keep it. I didn't want to buy a new one, but I bought a new one. It's supposed to be here today. Once I get that, I'll finish this switch up. Footplate for the passenger side. It's got this cutout here for the coolant lines. It's gonna mount to the rocker panel and then onto the cat hump. Start dimple dyeing it and then fit it in. So I got some M4 rib nuts that I'm going to use to mount it. That way it can all be buzzed out if need be, if we need to get to the coolant lines. Sweet.
My hair blows up when I'm alone. Inside out, I might explode. I shut my eyes and my mouth and my legs just gave out. Why in the world would you hit me when I'm down? 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 When I'm down?
So since the last time you saw me working on this, I got the hood struts in. No longer have to prop it up. The foot plate is finished and it's in. I just got to finish up the mounting points for it. I just have it clecoed in right now. Then I got the water lines worked out here for the coolant reservoir. And then I'm working on this one, and I just built this mount for it. This tab here that I'm gonna put in with a bulkhead for the overflow.
When I'm down, when I'm down, when I'm down, when I'm down.
Alright, so I got the line made up to the bulkhead. I had one little P-clamp right in here. Call that good. And then gonna have to go back through and tighten all these and put a little bit of thread sealant on them. Gonna finish that up. And then the next thing I'm gonna work on is getting the plate finished. So I never showed you guys the dimple dies. I went through like 2 step bits. We have subpar step bits. I went and bought these really nice ones. I finally invested in some good ones, and they ripped right through it, and I just went through and got it dimple dyed. Didn't film it because I was over it, wanted to get it finished. So now that that's done, going to get it mounted in and then move on from there.
Never hear shit you don't wanna see, wanna see. So stops are beats, your frequency, ripping through me, synchronizing with my heartbeats, feeling deeply. Goodbye, crashes.
Yeah, you guys got to watch me change a headlight. That's where we're at. All right, back out in the shop. I got a package today. I can't tell you guys what it is, but I got a package today, so that's pretty cool. I got this mounted in, I got the rib nuts in, I got my little M4 bolts. They're all bolts in here because I want to be able to pull this out and clean underneath it when I need to. I got a little bit of funky flex into it. I don't like, I'm gonna pull this and I'm going to figure out where I can put a tab on this side. Technically this is installed, but I'm not done with it, so I'm not gonna cross it off. And then I need to finish these two. These would be killer. Get that pump in, redo that bracket, make it better, relocate it, even though I drilled holes and mounted it already, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Go from there. And maybe I'll do this today. Maybe I'll get my little fancy sway brush out, clean that bad boy up. Well, pretty typical of me. I finished this up, I didn't film it. So I got the other two tabs in there and the rib nuts, and now it's super solid. The next thing is I'm gonna pull it back out, grind it down, sand all the edges that I want to sand, kind of make it nice, and then spray it, vacuum in here before I put it back in, and then call it good.
Never see shit you don't wanna see. Never hear words you don't wanna hear. Never hear shit you don't wanna see. Wanna see.
I'm gonna get this mount finished up. Gonna get this guy out of there. It's in the wrong spot. Not gonna work. Gotta make a new bracket. Gonna come up with something for this. Get that mounted in there. And then I can work on cutting up this big old dash 16 line and remaking it. I might need some different fittings. I might need a 90 off of this, and I don't know. We'll see. I'll get it figured out. Alright, it's the next day. So I finished up this bracket for the water pump. Got it all welded up. So I'm just starting on TIG welding. And so I decided to use this as a TIG welding project. And it's not too bad. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. But that's all for practice. So hold together. It's welded. So I got that done. Gonna get it painted up. I got it all mocked up and mounted in here. And then I got the footplate painted and is finished. And I got the rib nuts in for the mount. So gonna get that painted, put it in, and then work on the AN lines for the pump so I can finish that up.